Hey everyone, Josh here, or the Hammond Caver, and I have the new Wisdom Aurora Pro flashlight here. It is a 100,000 lux. I don't remember the lumens. I'll put it on the screen though, but here we go. We have the new one. Just did an unboxing video, and today we're actually going to have it inside this cave. It's a pretty gnarly cave, and as you can probably see, this light has already gotten really dirty. And today we're actually going to show you some of the lighting features of this light. It's pretty good. So here we go. All right, so here we have the light here. As you can see, it's a muddy mess. And here are the switches here. I have come to find that these switches here are kind of a problem with gloves. The up and down buttons are really hard to press. And keep in mind, this is an engineering prototype, so it is not a production model, and I know that Tommy and his crew are actually working to redesign this switch. But for all intents and purposes, we're going to try it out in this cave. All right, so here we are inside this cave, and as you can see, it is pitch dark. No line, we have no lights on. So I'm just going to turn on the flashlight. As you can see, probably in this, it's really hard to see. I about had a heart attack because I think I just saw something, but I didn't. But here's the spot. This is actually its lowest setting. And by hitting the up buttons, if you can find them, it'll increase the brightness. All the way up to its max. And one thing I find that this is actually a pretty harsh spot. As you can see there, the spot in the center. And the actual angle itself isn't 100%. But if you have a diffuser on this, this would actually be a really effective light. And it does actually work really well. I'm actually pretty impressed with it. But that's it inside a very large cavern room.
Hey everyone, okay, so we're inside the cave and we do have Wisdom's Aurora Pro flashlight. This is going to actually be an update from the review that I did in Canto 7 Cave. I've had this light in my possession for a couple weeks now. I've already taken it into a cave and it worked very well. Notice I said it worked. So today's going to be an update. I don't like to say anything really bad about Wisdom, and I'm not going to, because overall, they have a solid light on their hands right here. It is important to keep in mind that the Wisdom Aurora Pro that I have in my possession is a pre-production prototype. So I received this light understanding the fact that there may be some, it's not for sale. Let's just say that. It is not a for sale in production light. So there are some issues, and the biggest issue is these two buttons right here. The up and down arrows. Now, the engineering team is already aware of this, so I'm not going to dog on them for that because they've already noticed the error, and to the best of my knowledge, they are fixing it. So, without further ado, let's just update you on the issues with the Aurora. Right now I have my KL6M light on, and we're going to turn it off. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn the Aurora on. As you can see, it is pitch black in this cave, of course. So we're going to turn the light on. There we go. So far, it is good as a flashlight. It doesn't look much different from the KL6M light that you just saw as far as the spot and everything like that. The problem is that now, oh, and another thing, you do have those 4 segmented LEDs that show your battery. It's kind of blurry, but the camera doesn't know where to focus at. So each segment, there's 4, represents 25%. Anyway, so we're at 100% right now. I let this charge overnight. That's the first time I've docked it since I've had it. And as you can see, I am pressing the up button right now, and it should step up my brightness. It's not doing anything. And down is supposed to bring the brightness down. It doesn't do that either. So Tommy and Teresa are aware of the situation. They have already notified that they are doing a redesign on that switch, probably to make it a little bit more user-friendly and a little bit more reliable. Keep in mind, though, that this light actually is IP68 rated. It is completely waterproof. And it does not get hot because those fins are built-in heat sinks and they work extremely well. So overall, like I said, I really do like the Wisdom. I really like exactly what it is intended for. Tommy told me that it is intended for like extreme circumstances, like outdoor. He specifically stated like law enforcement and that kind of thing. So it's anticipated to go into some rugged area, and this light can more than handle all that. So overall, I do like the Wisdom Aurora Pro. There may be some things that are a little bit inherently wrong with the design, but that's nothing to get worked up about because the actual production versions of this light will have those fixed. So that's good. And I still think, and I still love the fact that they trust me enough to take their products underground in a completely different country, and they trust that I will review these lights, and they do look for solid, constructive feedback. And that's one thing I really like about it. Even though they send me these lights for free, they are not expecting me to say, oh, this is a fantastic light and there's no flaws. So far, there's no flaws with my Wisdom 4A. Don't see any flaws with my KL6M. The Wisdom Aurora Pro being a brand new product in its pre-production prototype stage, and got some issues. But that's why we have testers worldwide that can actually put these to their test and find breaking points. And when they find breaking points, that allows the engineering team to focus on those areas and fix them. You can never fix a problem if you don't know it's there. And so that is why I trust Wisdom, the company, and the people there to make the very best products that they can, and they do. So without further ado, that is the end of the Wisdom Aurora flashlight review. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, please comment down below. Also, hit the like button and subscribe, please, and also share with your friends. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.